Hello everyone, how you doing? Oh, it's really been a long time and I'm so sorry. I've been so busy. But anyway, I'm here today and I hope I'm forgiven. So we're going to continue our discussion on abnormal vaginal odors. We have talked about a lot of them. You can check those previous videos on my YouTube channel, Dr. Tenoade, on sexually transmitted infections, or my Facebook page, STI and Females Health Matters with Dr. Tinuade. Then I've even talked about normal vaginal odors, so you can check that video on the channel and also on the page. So now so today we're going to talk about another reason for abnormal vaginal odor, and this time we're talking about ammonia-like vaginal odor. That means some discharge, or let me just say, or let me not just say vaginas that is smelling like urine. Like some people when they discharge, what is coming out of their vagina smells like urine, and a lot of people are concerned about this. So let's just talk about some common reasons why people have this. One of them is if maybe you went to urinate, you didn't really clean up well, some of the urine can drip and mix with the vaginal discharge, and it can give that ammonia-like smell. And I've talked about the anatomy of the vagina. I mean, the anatomy of the vagina, the anatomy of the vulva. I'm talking about the structures now. You can check that also on my page and on my channel. And like I've explained, then when you're coming from down, from up from the head, and you are going down, and you get to the private part, a female private part now, the first hole you're going to see is what we call urethral hole. That's the hole that is leading to the bladder, where we store our urine. The other hole is the vaginal orifice, and that's the hole that is leading to the vagina. What we have outside is just the orifice. You can have hymen around that, especially for people that have not given birth before, for virgins. You can also have, then we have the folds, labia majora, labia minora, that's what we call them. So, but the if anatomically, if you put somebody down, lying down, this is the way they are actually, it's like the bladder is up and the vagina is down. And so it's easier for urine to just leak into the, I'm not talking about inside the vagina, but when the urine is dripping, it can touch the discharge that's coming from the vagina, can give that kind of smell. Or if you have wee on your pants, it can give that kind of odor. Then dehydration, because when somebody is dehydrated, the ammonia, the urea content is so high. So that kind of urine, if issue mixed with any vaginal discharge, is going to give that kind of smell, ammonia-like smell. Then for people that, there are some people that they use sanitary towel for more than 6 hours. When you do that, it's dirty, the sweat, everything. So there's no way the vaginal discharge will not be smelling like urine. In fact, it can even have bad smell. Or you leave your tampons for more than 4 hours, or let me just say 6. It can also start giving that kind of odor because the bacteria will start acting with the sweat and everything. So it can give that kind of odor, that strong ammonia odor. And pregnant women too have that kind of odor. And some food, like if you like taking garlic, onions, asparagus, all those things, also by the time the body is metabolizing them, it gives this we like and urine smell like vagina odor as well. And another one, maybe one that is actually very serious, is the VVF. We call it vesical vaginal fistula. Like I told us, like the way the bladder and the vagina, the way they're staying on top of each other, is possible for a hole to form. So it's possible for we to be dripping inside the vagina, and when the discharge is coming, it will give that odor. And people have that due to so many reasons. One of them is bad obstetric history, like maybe somebody that have had obstructed labor before, they gave you episiotomy, they cut some part of your private area when you were about to give birth, or maybe for one reason or the other, especially teenage girls, when they are pregnant, they are also predisposed to having VVF. So that's vesicular vaginal fistula. I'm still going to talk about that as a topic, but I just want us to know that there's something like that can give ammonia-like odor that will be coming out from the vagina. And that even is a main one, because a lot of people have that, and it can be very bad, because somebody can be seated, urine will just leak from the vagina, from the bladder going to the urine, the pants will be smelling, even when they are not ready to urinate, urine will be coming out, people might not be able to stay beside them. And some people even have linked it to so many spiritual reasons, people going from one place to the other. But the truth is that it's something that can be taken care of in the hospital. It can be repaired. And menopause is another reason why people can have that ammonia-like odor, because at menopausal stage, the estrogen, that hormone, is reduced in the body. So it gives a kind of what we call incontinence. It makes the vagina, the urethral orifice, that's the hole leading to the bladder, it makes it to be weak. So urine will just be sneaking out on its own, and it's coming down when it's mixes with vaginal discharge, so it can give that kind of smell. And all these things I've talked about, they have treatment. If it's, except maybe pregnancy, that you might just have to bear that, but those kind of food, you can avoid them. Urinary dehydration, you can always take water. Urine dripping into pants, into vagina odor, you can always clean that place. It's just a good vulvar hygiene that will solve that problem. And VVF also can be repaired. So if you have any questions on this, you can contact me on my business line, which I'm going to attach to this video, or you can call me on you can send me an email on my Gmail, Dr. Tenuade, talking about sexually transmitted infections, 023@gmail.com. I'm going to take that again. Dr. Tenuade, talking about sexually transmitted infections, 023@gmail.com. And this will be my last video on abnormal vaginal odor. So I'm going to start another topic that is about the vagina in my next video. Till then, bye.